Hello, friends. The topic of discussion today is a concept called social stratification. The term stratification has been derived from a geological concept, strata, or Latin word stratum, which means layers. Similarly, in the social structure, there are many divisions or layers or socio-economic tiers based on many factors in society. There is one more term which has to be taken into consideration, and that is social differentiation, which essentially means differences in society, like males, females, young and old, rich and poor. So, talking about the main difference between social differentiation and social stratification is that social differentiation means diversity or differences in the society, whereas social stratification means when those differences are based on superiority and inferiority. Therefore, it can be said that social stratification is an unequal categorization of people in a hierarchical manner or higher or subordinate positions. Now, we can take social stratification in points now. It is a division of society on the basis of income, wealth, gender, age, or caste or class. It involves hierarchical ordering of people and groups in the society. It has a relationship of superiority and subordination. It is based on unequal distribution of power, privilege, or status. The members of a particular strata have common identity, interest, and similar ways of life. We can also understand the meaning of this concept of social stratification by a definition which was given by American sociologist K.B. Mayer. Stratification is an arrangement of positions in graded hierarchy of socially superior and inferior ranks. Now, coming to the forms of stratification. When we look around the world, we witness different kinds of stratification. But to make things more understandable, we can take four main forms of social stratification. They essentially are slavery, which existed in the US, Egypt, and Greece. It is also called bonded labor. Now, slave is a person who is considered as a property of another. This is also one kind of social stratification. Then we have estates. They were the categories of landed properties in the feudal system. Caste system, categories of people based on birth. Class system, group of people based on achieved status and economic positions. For example, we can mention here Giddens classification of class in four categories. He has essentially categorized the class system, one of the social stratification we have even today. It is also called Giddens fourfold classification: upper class, middle class, lower or working class, peasants or agricultural workers. Moving further, we will discuss about the basis of social stratification. You should know that there are only two bases of social stratification: biological or sociocultural. We will take both of these bases individually. When we talk about biological basis, it means there are multiple factors based on inheritance or heredity, on the basis of which there is stratification prevalent in the society. They could be color complexion, sex, age, birth, race. Now, talking of the socio-cultural basis, we have factors like property, occupation, education, class. The system of stratification could also be a closed system or an open system. In an open system, there is an opportunity to move from one social position to the another. For example, the class. It is said that a class is an open system in the modern societies. In the closed system of stratification, there is little or no chance of advancing to another social position, as it is based on heredity or it is hereditary. The example could be caste. And that is the reason caste is called a closed class. Now, why a class is an open system and why caste is a closed system, we will have to talk about the differences between the caste and class for this. Talking about the differences about caste and class, the first difference, essentially, as I have already said, that caste is closed and class is open. Why caste is closed? Why class is open? Because caste is ascribed, class is achieved. Caste cannot be changed. Class can be changed. Caste is very rigid. Class is flexible. Caste is essentially feature of traditional societies, whereas class is a feature of modern societies, progressive societies. In the caste system, there is no social mobility. The occupations are fixed, whereas in class, there is more social mobility, as the occupations are not fixed to one generation or, for that matter, to one individual. In the caste system, more social distance is followed. In the class system, there is no such social distance. In the caste system, supremacy of upper castes. In the class system, any person belonging to any category can reach to the top positions. Caste is caste has a conservative perspective. Class has a progressive perspective. In the caste system, as I said, there is a fixed occupation which is hereditary in nature. In the class system, there is no fixed occupation for anyone. There are many socio-religious disabilities in the caste system. There is no such disability or discrimination, or for that matter, nothing is on biological basis in the caste system. There are many restrictions on the food and the marriage ties in the caste system, whereas in the class system, there is no such kind of restrictions. Now, we have discussed about what is social stratification and what essentially is the meaning of social stratification and what are the bases of social stratification, what are the forms of social stratification, what is the difference between caste and the class system, what is an open system, what is a closed system. So we are in a good position to summarize our understanding of social stratification. It can be said that social stratification refers to a division of society into different social classes defined by different socio-economic status characterized by superiority or inferiority. So now you must have largely understood what the social stratification is, what are the forms and the basis of social stratification. Friends, I will get back to you with a new concept on this channel. Thank you for your time.